Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to be looking at a mouse, specifically the Microsoft Designer Bluetooth enabled mouse. Now, it looks awesome. I'm going to be going over some of the other designs and features of the mouse later in the video. In addition, I'm going to talk about some things that I absolutely can't stand about this mouse. So if you're in the market looking for a new Bluetooth enabled mouse, keep watching. So I've gone ahead and I've unpackaged the mouse from the packaging here. And right off the bat, the look of this mouse just pops. It's very sleek. The design is very nice on this. It has the matte black finish on here. Very Xbox One-esque, I guess, in the design here. You can see the Microsoft logo there just at the bottom, right where the light hits it. It's nice and subtle, so it doesn't really stand and pop out at you. The design kind of reminds me of the Apple Mighty Mouse, something that they've been selling for years. People like it. And you know, this is a kind of now a classic design, just a nice little minimalistic mouse. Now, you kind of saw the blue light there when I kind of tipped it over. This does use Microsoft's BlueTrack technology. It still is Bluetooth 4. I'm not really sure what the advantages of it is. You do get up to 16 feet through walls or 32 feet with open air. So before I turn the mouse around, I just want to show you guys the scroll wheel here. It has a very nice tactile feel. It's not plastic, it's metal, I believe, because it does feel cold whenever you touch it. So if you are doing a lot of scrolling, this is a very nice scroll wheel. Now, turning it around here, one of the nice, cool little design features, this is completely flat, still with the matte black on the bottom here. Changing out the batteries is super simple. It's just a magnetic bottom here. You just kind of push it, slide it up. You have access to the batteries there. You move it back and it just kind of snaps back into place. The batteries last on everyday usage for about 6 months. I was able to get definitely more than that. I've had the mouse for a while now, so you know, 6 months is pretty good. I was able to get almost up to a year with the original batteries on this, so very nice. So now that we've talked about some of the good things about this mouse, I need to talk about some of the negative things, and the first thing is the build quality. This thing is cheap. Like, I hit it, there's just a hollow sound with it. So it's pretty cheap plastic. The second thing is the grip. You know, there's no thumb pad here. There's nothing to kind of get your thumb in here. Now that's great because left-handed and right-handed people can both use this mouse. You know, something like my Razer mouse here, it's only for right-handed people. It sounds good. It feels great. Though this was about $100 for this mouse. So, you know, there's a pretty big price difference between this mouse and this mouse here. Again, that is a wired mouse and this is a Bluetooth mouse. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the click, the left click. So guys, I've taken off my microphone and I've put it right beside the mouse because I definitely want you to hear this because it's super annoying. Now, when you have your hand on the mouse and you're kind of moving it around, it makes a creaking sound. Now when you go and click on the left mouse button, that creaking sound is very apparent. So when you click it once really fast, it's all good. When you kind of click it slow, super annoying. And again, it's just the cheap build quality showing with this. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you was just how the mouse fits in your hand. And I brought my Razer mouse out here so you can see the difference between the two. So with my Razer mouse, the whole hand fits right over the mouse. It kind of rests on it. It feels really nice. Your hand is just kind of resting on here. Now, with the Microsoft Designer mouse, you can't really do that. Your hand's kind of in this weird floating claw position above it. And with that clicking sound, it can get super annoying using this mouse and tiresome as well, just given the position of your hand while you're holding this. So, would I recommend you buy this mouse? Well, right now it's selling for $39.99 Canadian. That's a really good price for a brand name Bluetooth mouse. Now, if you can get over the kind of cheap plastic, the weird clicks, then I would totally recommend this. Though if you start going up to like a $60 mouse, Logitech sells a really good Bluetooth mouse. There's like tons of them out there. Microsoft actually sells some really good ones that kind of are form-fitting, but generally they're only for right-handed people. This, again, as mentioned, has the advantage that it's good for left and right-handed people. So, you know, it's good, but it's not great. But if you're on a budget, I think it's good. The other advantage of, again, of using Bluetooth is that you don't have to use a USB port. So a lot of times in the Surface Pro devices or kind of the thin tablets, there's only 1 or 2 USB ports. If you want to use this on the new MacBook Pros, then you have to get the dongle and all of that. So again, Bluetooth is the way for wireless mice. $39.99, good deal if you can get through some of the issues with it. So if you like this video about the Microsoft Designer Bluetooth mouse, please leave a like, leave a comment below, and consider subscribing. I'll see you next time.